Welcome back, YouTube viewers of the world. This is the Fanny Pack Ninja. I'm on a hyper sleep plane, I guess is a way of saying it. I have so much to talk to you guys about that occurred this week. I guess I'll start off by ranting about something what happened in my chem lab too. It's the silly, really stupid thing. Okay. I think I've already talked to you guys about my chem lab. It's different from what I had last semester and more work and whatnot. Well, silly thing. This week we did an experiment using some sort of iron and I don't know, that sort of acid. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was octaic acid or something. I don't know. With this experiment that we performed, we got out some samples, prepared little samples for a reaction, performed the reaction. We'll mix the chemicals, and nothing happened. Nothing. We were an hour into the lab, got done with all those procedures, and started the reaction. Nothing happened. We talked to our professor. The professor came out, checked the chemicals, said that these chemicals have not been prepared correctly. And guess who's in charge of getting ready to preparing the chemicals for the students? It is the professor's job. So, an hour into the lab, this happens. The professor requires 10 to 15 minutes to prepare a new batch of the chemicals. And then the professor tells us to start over again. An hour into the lab. We already took, we can get less than 3 hours for the lab ordinarily. So if it was just an hour to prepare and begin the experiments the first time, for the first thing, and there's multiple trials of this thing. There's a couple trials. Yeah, so in other words, long story short, we just got messed up. A lot of us are thinking, okay, our professor is not. Since our professor made this mistake, we don't have to do the lab this week. That's pretty cool. Bubble burst. So sad. Yeah, that was the first thing. Let's see what else. Midterms. Midterms started up this week. No, actually, technically started last week. Last week, Comp 1. I've talked to you about that before. We chose a essay topic. From this Regent style essay, I think. No, that's another project. Anyway, but the topic I chose was one of the greatest technological breakthroughs in the past 50 years. I went with the Xbox Kinect. Not the Xbox itself, just the Kinect device, because there's a lot of things done with that. That's an awesome tool, because besides the abilities it has for gaming in general, it also had these people in Cornell. This was done last year. Some scientists in Cornell used an Xbox Kinect, attached it to a robot, gave it some sort of artificial intelligence program. From all this stuff combined, the key being the Kinect device, the robot could detect when a person wanted a beer and pour said beer into a cup for the person. And just another striking show of geniusness that can be done with robotics. If I had that robot, I'd use it for soda, personally. I don't drink alcohol at all. Nope. No alcohol at all. But I got soda. Look at this. See? Yeah, all the soda. I'm kidding. I don't do that. I have a cup over there. And now I'm gonna regret it. I just fizzed up that drink. Anyway, continuing on with midterms. Earlier this week I had American government midterm. Sunday night, studied for it with some friends. Stayed up till about 1 o'clock in the morning. Monday night, stayed up till about 2 o'clock in the morning to study for it, because the exam was Tuesday morning. I think I did pretty good on it in the end, disregarding the sleep deprivation. Which brings me on to my next subject of topic speaking, is what I wrote my paper on this week in Comp 1. I wrote a paper on sleep deprivation. So far, a lot of the topics I've selected for writing in Comp 1 have been some of the most ironic things. First, it was the video game addiction, and now sleep deprivation. Opening statement: when did college become a battle for sleep? 3 main things taken into consideration of this from what I have in my essay. Hey, you can reference my video if you ever write a paper on this. I'm telling you some stuff from what I did. It's cool. Pretty much, what happens is there are 3 main things that keep students awake in college, prevent sleep. Number 1, the schoolwork. Of course, you get a lot of schoolwork. You got to keep up working on that. If you're like me and you want to get things done and you want to do things good, you'll work on it for a long time, but in the process you prevent yourself from sleeping. Also, there's to take into consideration how much work you have to do to prepare for college, to pay your tuitions and stuff. So yeah. Second thing are mental causes: insomnia, hyposomnia, narcosemia, I think it was. Narcolemia, I don't remember. Also, there's some condition that makes your body twitch when you're asleep. It's like some of these conditions are stress or anxiety induced from schoolwork or stuff, and some of them you're just born with. It's just a natural cause. And the last thing that's consideration of this, I understand. I'm talking like stuff you may or may not even want to hear. I understand. Just bear with me for now. Bear with me. Okay. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm on a hyper sleep plane because I've been suffering from the sleep deprivation too. Because just finishing up that sleep deprivation paper, I stayed up till 2:30 in the morning finishing it. Sleep deprivation paper gave me sleep deprivation. Sorry. Anyway, the third thing to take into consideration, it's not all the college's fault. Like, we have to take our own personal decisions and actions into consideration of this. Because, like, you can get your work done for the day and choose to go to sleep at a decent hours for a class in the morning. But if you choose to not go to sleep, like stay up, party with friends, play video games, talk with your BF or GF, whichever you prefer. If you do any of that stuff, that's your fault. That's your fault if you do that. That's just the third thing to keep taking into consideration. Those are the 3 main things that cause sleep deprivation. It's crazy. Anyway, off of this topic. Oh, yeah, golf started up this week. Had to break out my golf clubs. Time's running out. I'll show the golf clubs next time. They're not really opened all the way. One last thing. Off the school topic, onto something from YouTube. My "What Does a Rage Say" video. Yeah. My video of "What Does a Rage Say" I realized that I've been going about this kind of wrong. Again, I keep rethinking things. What caused me to rethink this again? My first music video for the Code Lyoko, it got hit. It didn't get striked, because if it got fully striked, it'd be down. But right now, it's just hit, because it said there's some possible sightings of copyright issues from some clips that I used, and I guess the music video, the music itself, I don't know. It's still up, so that's good. But so it's not extreme take it from me and I'll kill you type stuff. Take it down immediately. But after doing that, I realized I've been going around things kind of wrong, really wrong. So what I did is I sent out messages to a bunch of great YouTubers: PewDiePie, Tobuscus, Smosh Games, Markiplier, asking them personally asking them through if I can use their video, some rage clips for my music video, and I haven't gotten a response yet. I've sent messages to them, Facebook, YouTube, I actually emailed a couple of, I think I emailed Smosh Games directly on their website. Anyway, but yeah, hey, if somehow this video gets to one of them to see it, that'd be awesome, because that'd be another way of helping them know that I'd really like some permission to use videos. Also, I've realized that I don't even need to group. My first intent was to group clips from every specific person who was seen, but I realized I can just mix them up. I can do it randomly. Like, if they gave me permission, Markiplier, PewDiePie, Tobuscus, PewDiePie, Smosh, Markiplier, Smosh again, whatever. Just PewDiePie randomly. Just whatever people I can get. Those are just my main guys. I really like to use some clips from them. I don't personally know them, but when I say that they're my main guys, I mean like they're my main guys I watch on YouTube. I've watched them for a while. No stalker. I'm not a stalker. Yeah, this vlog's getting long. I'm gonna need to wrap it up soon. But yeah, if this video can get to them somehow, and then maybe they message me somehow, then I could go try that and see about how I could get some clips from them. It's be very interesting. Well, anyway. Post in the comments if you have any tips for how I can go through, how I might also be able to go through with this, or if you know any people who some more people who may also be willing to help me out with the rage clips, then let me know. Post some links in the comments for me to check out, and that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this vlog, like, subscribe, comment, share, favorite, whatever you do, it's up to you. This is the Fanny Pack Ninja, signing off.